Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your vibes for the week ahead, dimmed. Okay, so dimmed indicates that your energy levels might be low. Okay, and when your energy levels are low, you might feel a little bit low. Okay, and sometimes our energy levels are low because we're diverting those resources to people or other things outside of ourselves that are not giving back to us in a real way. This is the call for the fire signs to recognize when you need to disconnect from others. Okay, take that plug right off so that you can fill that tank. He's only running on half a tank and it's depleting him and making him sad. When you're in this frame of being, he steps in poop. Look at this. And even the poop's mad at him. It feels very final. That's why there's a period at the end of sentence. I'm just dimmed. That's how it is. I can't even see a way out of this. Yes, there is a way out of this. You've got to stop committing yourself to too many things or people outside of yourself, obligations, this, that, the other thing. You've got to buckle down the priorities, pause, take a break, unplug. Sometimes we have this syndrome where we can't say no. And now is the time to recognize that no is a complete sentence, and you don't have to come up with some kind of a story to back up your position for not wanting to engage or be involved. Okay, so when you are just feeling like it's not time, I can't, I'm not up to that, that is what it is. And recognizing this is what is necessary so that you may recharge. I feel some solitude necessary here, and replenishment of your energies in whatever way is right for you, man. And that's up to you. Like if you need a long ass nap, do that. Like if you are somebody who needs that extra long nap, take the long nap. Okay, rest, rejuvenate. If you're somebody who likes to play video games to escape, to just zone out, to enjoy your free time, like do that. Okay, if you like to jog or garden or whatever it is for you, read a book, Netflix and chill, whatever this is, you need to be able to do something for you, time for you to just recharge away from responsibility, away from other stuff, away from other people. I feel how some fire signs might say, oh, I need to do something for me, and have somebody else suggest the thing for you to do. Okay, that's not going to work. How about if you go get your nails done, sweetie? How about if you go do this or that? I don't know. You've got to know what's right for you. Okay, regardless, I see how the energies here are going out to way too much and not enough is kept for you. Now, the card is number 23, at your service. Hello. So this screams doormat to me. I mean, hey, take it as it resonates, fire sign. I hope you're not a doormat, but does it scream doormat to you? Like, do you recognize this? Man, I'm at your service, bro. Take all my energy, money, time, heartstrings, rip them, throw them on the ground. I don't know what you're up to, but at your service feels very imbalanced with this dim card. You might have the best of intentions and other people are using you. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that. Or getting away with things by having you pick up the slack or cover for them or this kind of thing. And it brings you down. It weighs you down. So fire sign, recognize. I feel like your heart is in the right place and somebody else might be taking advantage of you. So recognizing when you're the one who is suffering the circumstances, whereas others don't seem to be, okay, putting that into perspective here. Because service is beautiful, and being of service and being generous and being helpful, all beautiful spiritual qualities, but not to your own detriment. Those become distorted, twisted, and toxic qualities. Then the universe does not want you to be of service at your own detriment, right? Then that is no longer a positive thing. And I'm talking about overdoing it and then your back hurts. That's being of service to whatever and then suffering a consequence. So recognizing this, fire sign, spirit is calling you to recognize this and not just pay the piper, like, I'll worry about that when it hurts, or now you've got a couple of cards here, two additional factors. The first one is flowing river. This other one is trickster. So it sounds like you may be really drained, either your energy, your time, your finances, trying to help somebody else, okay? And maybe they're not so upfront with you this week. Like, I don't want to have to say that, but the cards here clearly say like something is not right. And you may feel guilty. Okay, this flowing river indicates to me that this person, the trickster who wants all of your time, effort, attention, whatever this could be this week, this could be somebody throwing an offer your way and it depleting you in some fashion. So just pay attention, okay? This trickster is not someone to be trusted. It is not someone who has your best intentions at heart. And in fact, I feel like the trickster has a list that they will go down, and your name is just one of many on that list, one of many resources, tactics, whatever. That's that flowing river. And if you don't give in to the trickster, they go down the line and become somebody else's problem. I'm sorry to say this, but that is what I feel here. And you're probably like, who am I to turn that trickster to the world? Maybe the next person is an undercover cop, and then they, are able to clean up their acts and not be tricksters anymore. Who knows? I'm not saying that, but I am saying all you can do is keep your side of the street clean. You know who this is or what this is in your life. I don't have to tell you, okay? But the flowing river indicates that life is always going to move and change. And if you don't get drawn in, that thing will pass you by. Allow it to do that. Allow it to pass you by. That's what I feel here, because getting wrapped up, I'm at your service, trickster, is just going to drain and deplete you in multiple ways. Aries, you've got the 7 of Wands. This is about keeping your healthy boundaries, okay? This dude has the bars there, and he'll move them and let you come in if he wants to, but if not, you're not getting in. So Aries, this is a call to keep those tricksters and anything else that's draining to you outside of these bars this week. And keep an eye out to make sure that it's not getting in. I just want to say that here. This trickster can be smart. Oh no, I'm so broken. No one else in the world will help me. Please, you're my only option, my last resort. Oh, please, I love you so much. Who knows? This is all, it feels like a bait and switch kind of thing. So what I want to say is, like, those tests, sometimes they get harder. All right. But you got to keep choosing right and keeping those other things outside and at bay. All right. That is what Aries is being called this week. Don't engage. Leo, much the same. You don't engage. You have major arcana card number 12, the Hanged Man. This is about waiting and waiting this out. All right. Waiting this out, not taking action, not getting involved. I feel like this trickster thing might show itself and then disappear. All right. It might be a suspicion that you have. Now, I feel like for Leo here that waiting will bring that clarity. The zipper is slowly falling. Okay. And something new is being revealed here. And she is the catalyst with her observations. However, she can't rush this to unfold. And it's advisable to just witness. And I really do feel unplug from every other thing you got going on that you can. All right. So that you can get back to yourself in a real way for Leo, because running dimmed, you're going to become depleted. And in fact, I almost feel for Leo how you might also succumb to compromise if you are, what is this, Spirit? I don't know, if you're feeling doubtful about your ability to keep step, you might fall into some sort of compromise. There's the potential to happen there. And Spirit is saying, wait it out. The feelings always pass. Circumstances always change. Clarity will be found later, as long as you don't engage. I really feel pulling in and away from others, if that's possible, and spending that time at least once a day, like a nice long bubble bath or whatever that one thing is for you, to just really, come back to yourself, so that you can move through these times right now, Leo. That's what I have. Now, Sagittarius, you've got quite a different message here. You've got the 10 of Swords, which indicates final endings, total final endings, total letting go of that shit. Okay. I feel like Sagittarius, this whole trickster, I almost feel like maybe you were offered something and it didn't turn out right. Or maybe someone has decided to jump onto your coattails and take credit for you, or even have you doing their errands or this or that, whatever. Oh, I don't know. Like, as if you don't have enough of your own time, your own stuff, your own life. Okay. I feel Sagittarius, how you are witnessing some things, red flags, that's this trickster. Okay. These red flags that you are witnessing in others, I want to say to you, cut them off as you see them, nip them in the bud. If you already have feelings and apprehensions, that is just a foresight, a warning for you, so that you don't get involved more deeply before it really, cuts to the heart of the matter there. As you can see, they're all pointing those swords at her, and they're landing right in her head, so taking these things that are weighing on your mind and piecing them out and removing them or addressing them. Okay, that's what I really want to say for Sagittarius. Now's the time. You're not getting any more vibrant, okay, with this dim card here. Like, it's weighing on you, so cut it away. And that is what I have for the fire signs. Love you, fire signs.